What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can always follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. This podcast every morning being brought to you by BetMGM and the offer that's available right now for new users, the $1,000 first bet offer when you use the promo code JUICE at BetMGM.com. Promo code JUICE at BetMGM.com. Okay, it is a 10-1 start to the week. Another sweep. We swept it on Monday. We swept it on Wednesday. That is the first time, I believe, that we've gone 2 of 3 days with sweeps, and we almost got yesterday or Tuesday, we almost got a sweep as well, so went 3-1. So not bad. 4-0. I knew that number for Alabama, Tennessee was funky. It didn't make any sense. That game was never an over. Did you see the steam on that game? That steam was crazy. It went all the way to 149.5. That game never came close to 130, if my math is right. I mean, my goodness gracious. That was an under game. That was a horrible bet by the pros. And look, I'm not saying I'm beating pros consistently, but when I see KenPom having a number like that, you don't see 5.5, 6 points on totals. Or do you? Because I have another one tonight that I want to give you guys. Another total that doesn't seem right, just based on KenPom's projections. The books generally follow KenPom, and they're not, which is really interesting. They're taking positions. I don't hate it, but they're taking positions. It was 140 was the projection for KenPom for Bama, Tennessee, and we bet under 145.5. It closed at under 147.5, and it never came close to getting into the 140s. So we'll take it. Hockey's been very good this year. As I talked about, the gift parlay comes in plus 144. We've done some damage. Now, I'm not saying we're the only ones doing this, but the books are really going slow now. Because normally it's 10 o'clock Pacific time. Normally by this time at night, the gift numbers are out on DraftKings more than anything. They're not out tonight. Now, I don't know if that's because of people following, trailing, people knowing what, I mean, I don't know. DraftKings might be getting hit on these gift parlays, and so they're going to slow play it to see which goaltenders are in. I don't know, but I got a goal. I actually have a yes and a no gift parlay today. I have a under 1.5 goals parlay today. I've got a hockey total. I've got a hockey puck line, and I have a college basketball total. So I've got 4 bets in hockey and 1 bet in college basketball, 4 units plus in play today. Why? Well, we're 10-1, all right? We're up 10 units, I believe. I think somewhere in that range for the week, okay? We're way up. So, why are we stopping? Why are we going to slow down? Let's not slow down. Let's keep going. So let's push our luck a little bit. This is what I do when I'm playing blackjack. I tend to get a little aggressive. I start double betting. I start doubling down. I start being more aggressive on the table until I go cold. I'm going to go cold. But in the meantime, let's push it, right? Let's see what we can do. Now, it could blow up in our face. I might go 0-5 tonight, and we're back to 10-6. That's happened consistently, but we're still 10-6. So I think it's worth it to go ahead and be this aggressive coming up here today. So if you don't like betting hockey, come on, guys. Get on board with betting hockey. It's profitable. Doesn't matter if you don't know it, just bet it and watch if it cashes. Because so far this week, it's been very, very good. So I'm back with a couple of plays, 4 plays exactly, in hockey coming at you here in just 1 second. But before we do anything else, I'm not sure when we're going to pull for the BettingPros Premium giveaway, but it is coming, and it is coming very, very soon. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can get involved here with BettingPros Premium. This is a 1-year premium upgrade if you subscribe to the BettingPros YouTube channel, and then you leave a comment underneath this video. Many people are doing that. Thank you. I appreciate it. When you do that, you could win a free upgrade to BettingPros Premium, whether you're looking for access to exclusive picks, top-rated player props, or custom analysis of your betting performance. BettingPros Premium has the tools to help you cash more bets. It's pretty simple and plain. Don't want to wait for that giveaway? Well, you can sign up for it today at bettingpros.com/upgrade and start betting smarter, not harder. All right, let's get right into it with the gift parlay. It's actually a gift yes and no. So I have told you about our guy, Chris Otto, at PSU Auto. If you are not following him, You should. The amount of work he is doing, it's unbelievable. He's got a tip. I think he's got his tips open. Tip this dude, okay? If you're winning money, tip this dude. Don't tip me, tip Chris, okay? This is a bet I don't know the odds on, all right? I can't tell you the odds. It's going to be plus money, okay? I don't know what, but it's going to be plus money. Plus 140, plus 150, plus 160. I don't know. In the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, I'll give you the official number in the morning, okay? So when I can bet it is in the morning. So I'll get up, West Coast time, look at the numbers, make the bet. I'll tell you what bet I made at what number, but I'm making the bet regardless, all right? So Winnipeg is taking on Colorado tonight, okay? So this is an interesting situation. Sorry, Columbus, not Colorado. Columbus. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. They played back-to-back last night. We're playing Columbus. Winnipeg against Columbus here tonight. It is a 7 o'clock Eastern time start. Columbus at home is 11-17-2. They stink. Winnipeg at home, are on the road rather, 14-11-1. The Jackets, 3-1, 4-3, 3-0, 4-3, 3-2. Okay, so they do give up goals. However, Winnipeg is on a hell of a streak right now when it comes to a no goal in the first 10 minutes. 9 of the last 12 games, Winnipeg is a no to a goal in the first 10 minutes. Winnipeg is also the second worst team in all of hockey to a goal in the first 10 minutes. 26 times out of 54 games, that is, and they only hit it 3 times over their last 7 games for 30%, obviously. Now, Columbus is 6-4 over their last 10, but Columbus is only 55% on the entire season. Winnipeg just doesn't give up goals early in the game. I'm going to jump in here with a no goal in the first 10 minutes for Winnipeg and Columbus. That's probably going to be plus money, but maybe it might be even money, somewhere in that range. I'm going to pair this up with the Vegas Golden Knights up against the San Jose Sharks because these two teams are crazy. I don't mind even betting the over 1.5 goals when it comes to these two teams, but man alive. San Jose at Vegas. Here are the numbers. Vegas is 16-3 over their last 19 games to a yes gift. San Jose is 20-5 over their last 25 games to a yes to a goal in the first 10 minutes. And they've hit their last 5 games in a row that they've done this. Vegas has become an over team at home. They've had a lot of games coming up where they've seen goals being scored consistently. I'm going to go no Columbus and Winnipeg to a goal in the first 10 minutes, combined with a parlay leg of a yes for San Jose in Vegas. Again, I don't know the odds on this, but I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around plus 130, plus 140. Half a unit play on this, okay? To me, goaltenders don't matter in this. These streaks are so long that it involves both goaltenders. It's more about the team itself, less about the goaltenders. It's the overall team. No goal. Winnipeg, Colorado, first 10 minutes. Yes goal. San Jose, Vegas Golden Knights, first 10 minutes. Half a unit bet on that. What am I doing with the other half a unit? Well, I'm going to go to a no goal in the under 1.5 goals in the first period. Going to bring in the Boston Bruins here. The Bruins up against the Nashville Predators. Boston 9-1 over their last 10 games to a first period under. We missed it last game against the Stars, okay? Still 9-1 though, but we missed it last game. Ullmark should start in net for Boston. That's good. Saros in net for the Nashville Predators. Nashville isn't awful. They are 5-5 over the last 10. They are 27 out of 51 games. That's 52.9% of the time to it over in the first period for 1.5 goals. But I think it's 1-0 or nothing here. Total's 5.5 in this game. The books are projecting a lower scoring game. Nashville is at home. You expect Nashville to play tight against the Boston Bruins. We have seen games recently where it's gotten wacko with Nashville, all right? So that definitely worries me a little bit. But because Boston has been so dominant to a first period under, Nashville can't score. Boston can score 1, but Nashville can't score. They gave up the goal to the Stars. Nashville doesn't score all that often, so let's make sure that Nashville doesn't get a goal here. No goal or under 1.5 Boston and Nashville. And I'm going to go back to Colorado and Winnipeg, and I'm going to double down on this. So if Winnipeg and Columbus, not Colorado. If Winnipeg and Columbus is a high-scoring first period, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, both bets will lose. We'll lose a unit on this, but I'm comfortable doing that because I don't think it's going to happen. Winnipeg to a first period over. They have missed it 8 of the last 10 games, and they are the second to worst team going over 1.5 goals in the first period in all of hockey. Just 22 times in 54 games have we seen this with Winnipeg. We're going up with Columbus, who is 4-6 over the last 10, and they are a flat 50% coin flip for them. So combine that with Winnipeg, no goal or under 1.5 goals in the first period. Winnipeg, Columbus, under 1.5 goals, Boston and Nashville. That's a plus money bet for sure. No goal, Winnipeg, Colorado in the first 10 minutes. Yes goal for San Jose in Vegas, half a unit. Got that? Okay. 2 bets, 2 half units, 2 parlays. Pushing our luck a little bit on this. We'll see how we do on this, but I'll give it in the Discord channel the actual numbers I will be betting on this coming up. BettingPros.com/chat. Now, other 2 bets in hockey. St. Louis against the New Jersey Devils. This is going to be a fun hockey game. St. Louis is 16-8-2 to the over at home this year. They're an under team on the road. They're an over team at home. 7-2-1 to the over the last 10 games for St. Louis. And this is an even money bet at DraftKings to bet the over. New Jersey is 6-4 over their last 10. And while, yes, the last couple of games have been going under, St. Louis is scoring on this homestand, like aggressively scoring on this homestand. And Jordan Binnington has been bad. Right now, it's Vanacek and Binnington, who is being projected. Binnington has given up over the last 5 games, 4 goals, 3 goals, 3 goals, 5 goals, 2 goals. No bueno for Jordan Binnington. Vanacek's been better, but he's good for 2 goals. So this is good. The first matchup was a 5-3 win for the Blues at New Jersey. New Jersey's a much better, the best road team in hockey. So you want to take New Jersey, that's okay, but it's pricey. Jersey's favored on the road. St. Louis being an over team, I think it's a 4-3 win for New Jersey, but I don't want to lay the minus 150. This is an even money bet. It's shorter juice to go ahead and get involved with this. And you just need Vanacek to give up 2, preferably 3 goals. He's given up 2, 2, 4, 2, and 2 over his last 5 starts in the NHL. Gave up 4 goals to Vancouver. Then on the road, on this road trip, he's given up 2 and 2. Lost to Minnesota in a shootout. Beat Columbus 3-2 in his last game. So to me, I think you go ahead and take the even money and bet the over, given St. Louis's run and Binnington's propensity to give up goals. Over 6.5 goals at even money for St. Louis and New Jersey. And the last bet in hockey, I don't know if you guys have been betting the Flyers on the puck line, but it's minus 130. And this is the best team in hockey on the puck line by a ways. On the road, the Philadelphia Flyers are 22-5 on the puck line. That is a 17-unit profit if you've bet every game on the road for the Flyers on the puck line. That's laying a half a goal or catching a half a goal. Tonight, they happen to be catching a half a goal at the Seattle Kraken. The total of this game is 6. Very possible to have a 3-2 final or a 4-3 final in this game. The Kraken also are 13-13 at home on the puck line. The Kraken are plus money. They're plus 110. It's minus 130 for the Flyers at DraftKings right now for them for the puck line. I just think whenever you see this with the Flyers, they're just playing hard. They're not losing, but Tortorella doesn't have these guys, just skating around for fun. They're pushing it. They're playing hard, and they're 11-9-7 on the road. 7 losses in a shootout or overtime for these guys, okay? So They play hard all the way through. Seattle is 13-10-3. The first matchup against these two teams, Flyers lost 4-3. Let's lose 3-2 or 4-3 or get a Flyers outright victory here. Plus 1.5 goals. The Flyers, let's hope Carter Hart plays well. We should get Jones in net tonight. The projective, it's Grubauer's being projected according to what I'm looking at right now, but not always being consistent. But Grubauer's not been bad. I'm okay with Grubauer in net here. Just don't get burned too badly. The Flyers aren't scoring a ton of goals. Both these teams give up 3.09 goals per game this year. Let's have a 3-3 game, go to overtime, and we cash the money line, or the puck line, rather. Flyers, minus 130, plus 1.5 goals for 1.3 units. All right? So 4 bets, 3 units going in hockey for tonight. Boston, Nashville, Winnipeg, Colorado, under 1.5 goals parlay. Winnipeg, Colorado, no. San Jose, Vegas Golden Knights, yes. Gift parlay, a no and a yes gift parlay. Again, don't know the odds yet on that till the morning. St. Louis, New Jersey, over 6.5 at even money. And puck line for the Flyers at plus 1.5 goals at minus 130. For those 4 bets, 4.3 units in play here. Now, one more bet. Ohio State's at Iowa. Now, this game is being projected by KenPom, and we looked at KenPom last night, and we talked about the numbers. KenPom has this as an 82-77 win for Iowa over Ohio State. All right? So the number here, Iowa's favored by 7.5. The total is 153. So the total is off, and the side is off from what KenPom is projecting. So if you were to take Ohio State, you'd be getting 2.5 points of value on Ohio State. Ohio State played against Iowa, and Ohio State killed them in the first matchup, 93-77. Okay, Ohio State killed Iowa. Iowa gave up 93 points on the road. Ohio State, maybe there's some payback here for Iowa, but you look at the Hawkeyes at home, they are 10-4 to the over at home. Ohio State is 7-5 to the over. Iowa is 10-4 in Big Ten play to the over. Now, Ohio State is 5-9. I get that, but Ohio State scored 93 points on them in the first matchup. Iowa doesn't match up well against these teams, against the Hawkeyes. 159 is what the total is being projected at by KenPom. The total right now is 153. 6 points. That's more than last night with Alabama and Tennessee. This is another game where I'm scratching my head going, what am I looking at? Iowa at home is an over team. Iowa in the Big Ten is an over team. Iowa gave up 93 points in the first matchup to Ohio State. What are we doing? In the first matchup, the total was 154. Now we're going down. The first game cleared it by 16 points. Now we're going down? Why? Because the game against Minnesota went under last game for Iowa, and that the last 3 of the last 4 for Ohio State have gone under. The Michigan State game was 62-41. That's Michigan State. That was at home. But are we overreacting that dramatically? I don't get it. They gave up 69 points to Northwestern. They gave up 62 points to Michigan State. They only scored 63 and 41. They haven't scored anywhere near the 90 points since they did it to Iowa. They scored 60, 70, 60, 69, 63, and 41. But the Hawkeyes don't play defense. Like, this is just, we just know this. When you look at the matchup for these two teams, where they are, talking about the 26th best offense in Ohio State in the country, and the 5th best offense in the country for Iowa. Defensively, Iowa is 145th with adjusted defensive efficiency, and Ohio State is 94th. Like, these are not great defensive teams. These are very good offensive teams. In terms of shooting percentage, Ohio State is in the top 100 for 3-point field goal percentage, and Iowa's 3-point defense right now is ranked 203rd in the country. Can knock down the 3 against Iowa almost at will. Iowa, on the other hand, is a top 140 team shooting the 3, but they are very good in terms of their overall possession, how fast they play. Average possession length, they're 15th in the country, 15.7 seconds per possession. They go. Their tempo is fast. They push tempo. A lot of possessions, a lot of scoring. They look to shoot a lot. Turn the ball over. I mean, steal percentage. Ohio State is in the top 15 for steal percentage. They don't hit their free throws. That's what I don't like about the Buckeyes. They don't hit their free throws. They're almost 300th in the country in free throw percentage. Not great. In field goal attempts per game. Iowa's defense, they don't foul all that much, which is good for Iowa, but Iowa hits their free throws. Ohio State's defense doesn't foul all that much, but defensively, they're not great. They're okay. Over 153, Iowa and Ohio State. 1.1 units, 6 points of value. We're going over. Hawkeyes at home. That game's on ESPN2 at Carver Hawkeye. Over Ohio State and Iowa today. All right? So we got a bunch of plays going here. A lot of fun going. And I think it should be, well, what did I say? I said 4 units. I meant we've got 3.3 units going in hockey and 1.1 units going. So 4.4 units in total going here today. This is going to be a fun day. 10-1 mark so far. Let's push our luck here a little bit on a Thursday and see what we come into. 2 hockey parlays, 2 hockey full unit bets, and 1 college basketball bet to give you here with Iowa and Ohio State. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt every single morning. It is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by BetMGM.